Zimrat Yah Vayehi Lishua.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to everyone who is here with us in person. We know many of you join us in our virtual community. Let's join together as one. Turn around, those who are here. Say Shabbat Shalom to those who are with us virtually, our virtual community. Write your in the chats your Shabbat Shalom messages to each other. I invite those that are here. I know that perhaps there are some of you who haven't seen each other in a few years. Family that's reunited on this evening. And so how wonderful. Turn to each other. Turn to someone you don't know. Say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome each other in this moment.
Shabbat Shalom.
Tonight, as we begin Shabbat, it's needed. It's necessary. In many ways. In this, our Shabbat that we call our Chai Shabbat, with our Chai band that's with us tonight. Chai means life in Hebrew, and so to bring life, to bring ruach, to bring energy. We say ruach is wind, right? But the essence is spirit, right? So that's how we relate. The music transcends the soul. The voice is pierced so that we resonate with one another and lift it amongst not just ourselves, but the entire community. Tonight, our entire service is in song. It's a time to bring the melodic element into the fullness of this moment. We're still in that period of what we call healing and hope. A time when even not 2 weeks ago, 13 days ago in Colleyville, that we question what it means to welcome the stranger, but never do we question the action of welcoming the stranger. Perhaps, what kind of risks do we put in ourselves in community when that comes about? But we know to transcend and rise above it always. That is indeed the Jewish cause. And so tonight is to dwell in that sacred space, to dwell and transcend the moments of hatred, to transcend those times when we think that we've lost or we're defeated or feel defeated, but never. It's always to say never again and to rise up. And so we do that with our voices and our hearts. We do that by welcoming and greeting each other. We do that by celebrating simcha, by joy, bringing oneg l'chaim, bringing celebration of life to this very moment that we celebrate tomorrow, a bar and a bat mitzvah. That is the essence of what we are doing here in this moment. So I invite you, as you are holding a prayer book or you're looking at them on your screens or you're turning to our virtual screens, to join us in song, to join us, even if you're here in the moments where you perhaps are joining us to recall a loved one. Join us. If you're here because there's some hurt and there's some spiritual nourishment to be done in your life, or perhaps you're thinking of a loved one, join us. It comes when our voices rise in collective spirit to bring and engage and transcend these moments. So to bring light into this world, we are calling on the families of tomorrow's morning's bat mitzvah, Sophia Hughes, and tomorrow afternoon, the bar mitzvah of Noah Fassbinder. And I delight in calling upon their families, their immediate families, to join us on the bima near the candles as they bring light into our sacred space this evening.
Atah Eloheinu melech haolam asher kinishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We begin this evening, Kabbalat Shabbat. We turn to page 22 in our prayer books. Time to, again, transcend these moments. My lips shall sing your praise as we join together. So we begin with Tov Lehodot.
Tov lehodot l'Adonai ולזמר לשמך העליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך העליון. On this thy day of days, my lips will sing your praise, for I know that you'll always be here surrounding me. Tov lehodot l'Adonai ולזמר לשמך העליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך העליון. My spirit takes release. I close my eyes in peace. From my soul, but far above, springs a song of love. Tov lehodot l'Adonai ולזמר לשמך העליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך העליון. I wish to understand the wonders of your hand, for all the blessings that are mine rise from your design. Tov lehodot l'Adonai ולזמר לשמך העליון. טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך העליון.
Page 20, Lachaduti.
לך דודי לקראת Adonai malach Yehud lavish, lavish Adonai osit azar, avtikun tevel batimot, nachon kisacha meyaz me'olam ha'tov. Nasu'y narot Adonai, Nasu'y narot kolam, Yisu'y narot dochiam. Mikol otzmayim, mayim rabim adirim, mishmereya, adir b'maror, Adonai, Elotecha.
to page 145 for the Chatzi Kaddish, an ecstatic expression of praise to God and hope.
יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמרה במברך לעולם עולם ועלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשו בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא
We call each other to worship. Baruch Hu, page 146.
olam, Beit Israel, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Ukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. Ahavat olam, Beit Israel, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Ukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu, B'shomeinu u'meinu nasiach b'chukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'b'mitzvotecha, le'olam ha'ed. Ahavat olam, Beit Israel, Amcha, Torah u'mitzvot, Ukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. When we lie down, when we rise up, this joy will last forever. When we lie down, when we rise up, this joy will last forever, forever. Ahavat olam, Beit Israel, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Ukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai
We invite our B'nai Mitzvah, Sophia Hughes, and Noah Fastbinder, to lead us in Ve'ahavta. Page 150.
בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושמעתם לבניך ודיברתם בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים אלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. During rabbinical school, I worked at Congregation Kol Ami in West Hollywood, which is a predominantly LGBTQ congregation. And I remember being there the Shabbat after the amazing Supreme Court victory where same-sex marriage was deemed constitutional. And I remember Rabbi Denise Ager, who had been fighting this fight for her entire life, got in front of the congregation and said, there is great time, this is a time for great celebration, and we have so much work to do. And I was so taken back by that. And upon reflection, I realized that that is the plight of the Jewish people. Just a few weeks ago, we read in our Torah portion, Mi chamocha ba'ilim Adonai, who is like you among the gods that are worshipped? As we got to the other side of the sea, we had finally made it out of slavery and we have made it to our redemption. And then came Amalek. And then came all of Amalek's descendants, all the way to Haman. And this Shabbat is Mavarchim Adar, as we look forward to the beginning of the month of Adar. There are actually 2 this year, but that's not the point in this moment. The point is, there is always going to be an Amalek. There is always going to be a Haman. There is always going to be a Pharaoh in our lives. So we take these moments of celebration, we take these moments of great victory where we say, Mi chamocha ba'ilim Adonai, who is like you among the gods that are worshipped? And then we remind ourselves that there is still much work to do. Page 152.
Ba'ilim Adonai
וחרה ובניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, זה לי ענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פרענו את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ותקננו בעצה טובה מלפניך, והושיענו למען שמך.
השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. שומרנו לחיים. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ושלום מעתה ועד to a day a world of love and hope. Carry me, oh God, carry me, carry me. Neshamru b'nei Israel et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת בדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל נס השבת, לעשות את השבת בדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אוי תן לעולם, אוי תן לעולם, אוי תן לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל נס השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל נס השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
וביום השביעי שבת וינפל, שבת וינפל. שבת וינפל.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל נס השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We rise together, page 155, for the beginning of our Amidah.
Show me how to pray, wash my fears away, when my thoughts are clear. Adonai is near. Adonai, שפתי תפתח ופי
Medaber mirma, help me speak without hurting those around me. Dilim kalilai nafshi, nafshi tidom, v'nafshi ke'afar. L'kol tihyeh, hold my speech without hurt, with understanding. Let them see, believe me. Elohai Nitzor, Lishoni Meira, Usfatai, Medaber mirma. We're about to sing two words, Eli and Billy B. Eli in my heart, Eli my God, Billy B in my heart. Think about the last week. And here we are, this moment, this Shabbat, where we can reflect, take a rest from the week that was, and just acknowledge this moment. So perhaps you need to cry out, Eli. Or perhaps you need to reach inward and cry out, Billy B. Whatever you need to sing, no one's gonna judge you, because we all sometimes need one, sometimes we need the other. So in a moment we're gonna sing Eli with me. Unless you need to sing Billy B, then you're gonna sing with Heidi, and together we're gonna make harmony. Eli. Every month when we have our Chai services, we offer a theme. Sometimes we focus on a composer or a genre of composers. But when we thought about what our community needs this Shabbat. We kept coming back to songs of hope and songs of healing. This Shabbat, we are all in need of hope, and many of us are in need of healing. Within our community, we're mindful of Samantha Farish, Dr. Robert Fox, Denise Garrick, Nancy Gordon, Robert Gruder, Alan Hobbenstock, Ellen Hutt, Ruthie Jordan, Joth Layton, Jim McIndoe, David Murillo III, Ann Polin, Sharon Ritter, Karen Romer, Galina Rubelchenko, Rhonda Schwartz, Bob Shearer, Cindy Spector, Patricia Spira, Gerald Trimble, David Tossman, Fred Valfer, Kathy Weil, John Weil, Sidel Weinstein, and George Wise. We invite you to share the names on your heart before we begin our series of prayers for healing. We're going to offer 3 prayers of healing. Some may be familiar, some may not. If they're not familiar, let them be sung to you. If they are familiar, sing with us. Our first piece comes to us from Marshall Voigt.
Each day when our eyes open and we greet the morning light, we yawn and stretch and feel the healing power of the night. We give thanks that our bodies have brought us to this day. On our journey to tomorrow, may our lives be free of sorrow. May peace and health guide us along our way. May we be strong of body, sound of mind, and sure of spirit. Let us offer all our gratitude to those who give us care. And when life throws up a burden, may we have the strength to clear it as we send this song into the world to those whose love we share. My dear one, how it hurts me so to see the pain you bear. So when you need me, call me. I've got time and strength to spare. Though your pain is fresh and you're suffering today, so many people love you, and we're all thinking of you, and we hope that you can hear us when we pray, that you'll be strong of body, sound of mind, and sure of spirit. May our love bring hope and comfort on your journey to be whole. And when life throws up a hurdle,
shelter in your soul.
From the Israeli composer Shir Yaakov, Healer of the Brokenhearted. Lastly, a mashup. Putting the words of Debbie Friedman's Mishaberach Lecholim, that we all know and love so well, together with her words that those who sow in tears will reap in joy, along with the words of Coldplay. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. And the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will guide you on and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. to fix you. It's our honor to invite up Allison Golding, a member of your board of directors, for some announcements from our congregation.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
As Rabbi Gimbel said, my name is Allison Golding. I am a proud member of your board of directors. It is truly a pleasure to welcome you tonight. And I just would like to say what talent we have. Really beautiful this evening. You truly brought the feels tonight. I want to thank the Men's Club for ushering. Thank you, Marty. Mazel tov to our two B'nai Mitzvah this weekend. Mazel tov to Sophia Hughes, her parents Julia and Joseph, and to her sister Natasha. And also, Mazel tov to Noah Fassbinder, his parents Fia and Greg, and to his sister Zara. On January 30th at 5 p.m. on Sunday, Rabbi Jason Navarez will be in conversation with Deborah Lidstadt, author of Anti-Semitism, Here and Now, in this not-to-be-missed virtual presentation on Zoom. Ms. Lipstadt is currently nominated by President Biden to serve as the ambassador to combat anti-Semitism. Her confirmation as ambassador will most likely be in the next few weeks. There is no fee to attend, and this event will not be recorded, so please register in advance and plan on attending live. You can find that registration information and everything else you need to know about Beth Israel and upcoming events on our website, cbisd.org. The Sabbath is a time we look forward to what's to come. While we continue to be weighed down by the challenges and concerns of COVID and recent events, we each shoulder that burden differently. As we look forward, keep in mind it only takes a minute to be a rainbow in someone's cloud and bring a smile to their face. May we all be rainbow makers in the weeks ahead.
Amen. Amen.
As you heard, we are in a different type of year this year. We are in a year that gives us an extra month. We are in a leap year. Not just a day, but an entire month. We are welcoming the month of Adar Rishon, or Adar Aleph, the first Adar this year, on Wednesday. So please join me on page 261. Our God and God of our ancestors, may the new moon bring us goodness and blessing. May we have long life, peace, prosperity, a life exalted by love of Torah and reverence for the divine, a life in which the longings of our hearts are filled for good. Rosh Chodesh Adar Aleph, Yiyeh B'Yom Revi'i. The new month of Adar Aleph will begin on Wednesday.
May it be your will, God my God, and God of my ancestors, that the coming month bring us peace, full life and blessing. May the promise of your good fill us with well-being. Guide us as we grow, making us complete. May it be your will, God my God, Adonai Elohim, that the coming night bring us peace, fame and blessing. May the promise of שעשה ניסים לאבותינו, מי שעשה ניסים לאמותינו.
As we begin to close this beautiful service, we are grateful to our Chai Band, and we wish them long life and good health in the coming months. Won't you please rise for the Aleinu?
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו
Please be seated. Turn to page 294. It has been a very difficult week, a difficult month in our community. And I would sadly like to announce the recent death of Chuck Hill, brother-in-law of Jeff Freeman, and Maxine Trimble, wife of Gerald Trimble, mother of Michael and Joanne, and Jason Trimble, grandmother of Brandon. We are in the period of Shiva, the 7 days after the burial, for Bradley Bendet, son of Alfred and Phyllis Zichronah Livracha Bendet, brother of Mora and Ardeen, father of Isaac, Aaron, and Ava, former husband of Marlo, stepfather of Brittany and Chloe, and grandfather of Savannah and Serenity. And for Jerome Levy, husband of Leona Levy, father of Andrew, Eric, Peter, and David. And for Nancy Farwell Lehman, mother of Valerie Lehman, Ross Cohen. And for Walter Schwimmer, husband of Ronnie Schwimmer, father of Jeffrey, Judy Beth Trope Schwimmer, Linda Schwimmer, Josh Lichtenblau, Larry and Lisa Schwimmer, grandfather of 6 in our community, Melanie and Samantha. And for Lee Brenda Gatov Stein, cousin of Kathy Jo Kozen. We are in the period of Shloshim, 30 days after burial, for Seymour Philman, Joanne Adler Fisher, and Bob Zuckerman. And we remember those who died at this time in years past. Joseph Alper, Seymour Ash, Mary Barca, Ruth Barnett, Javier Barantes, Rose Blum, Herman Borden, Arthur Burgess, Irene Checkfer Burns, Colin D. Campbell, Danielle Combs, James Davis, Helen Dime, Michael Hart Edlin, Carl Ellman, Rose Escos, Esther Fennig, Stuart Fine, Rosella Kipnis Fingert, Arnold Fisher, Eddie Fiss, Freda Deborah Freeman, Raymond Gallant, Max Glass, Jean Goldberg, Harry Golub, Murray Goodrich, Mary Gordon, Eugene Gorski, Sarah Hollub, Michael D. Hughes, Leo Kaufman, Evelyn Kelfer, Nancy Kenny, Melvin B. Kirstein, Samuel Corhan, Louis Labenthal, Donna Leavenworth, Anna Leitner, Hazel Levinson, Louis Levy Sr., Gladys Livingston, Nathan Mallinger, Betty Markin, Audrey Martin, Stanley Maper, Anna Nalvin, Josephine Nauman, Kenneth Newberry, Liana DeBona Nixon, Rose Petchett, David Perlroth, Max Podell, Cecile Carol Pagoda, Cyril Press, Irving Recht, Annette Reese, Charlie Robbins, Beatrice Rosenberg, Louise Joy Schiff, Marjorie Miriam Schneider, Robert Shore, Estera Fira Circo, Louis Shine, Michael Shore, Phyllis Siegel, Marion Slate, Philip Slomovitz, Alice Solomon, Mildred Spiegel, Marvin Spira, Betty Stark, Gerald Stein, Ida Steinberg, Mabel Stovin, Dorothy Strauss, Daniel Strubb Sr., Violetta Vergis, Manfred Vorenberg, Joseph Wasser, Jeanette Wax, Rebecca Weinberger, Barbara Refson Weissen, William Stephen Weiss, Miriam Weissman, Ronald Wells, Morton E. Winheld, Sidney Winnicky, Fima Zellman, and Helen Ann Zyman. If you have come to say Kaddish tonight and I have not called a name, please rise and share that name with us as I come around the congregation. We rise together as a community, recite Kaddish Yatom. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah, bi'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon, uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mivarach le'alam ul'olmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei d'kudsha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav Hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memories always be for us a blessing. You can put your prayer books down, and if you're comfortable, put your arms around each other. We close this service with Adon Olam.
Terem kol yitzirni rali ein asabet efso kol azay melech shemoni gra Adon olam Hashem alach terem kol yitzirni rali ein asabet efso kol azay melech shemoni gra Te'acharei mitlot hakol levado ilon nora vehu hayam vehu omer vehu yeh v'tivara Adon olam Hashem terem kol yitzirni rali ein asabet efso kol azay melech shemoni gra Adon olam Hashem alach terem kol
As we say Shabbat Shalom to one another, turn to someone, say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
And another Machaya in 2 weeks. We will have full oneg to everyone. So that will happen on February 11th. But for now, we have our to-go neg, and we invite you to join along as we say Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Shabbat Shalom.